hello and welcome to part 2 of Top 5 Fridays 2019 Big Black Friday special. This time I'm running a discount disco where 5 more amazing plugins are going to be paraded before your very eyes. Let's check them out. Soundtoys plugins from $29. 2 Fabfilter plugins 25% off. 50% off Avenger from November 29th. 7 iZotope plugins for $49. Solemnity Melodyne Essential 50% off. If you haven't yet checked out Soundtoys' amazing analog-style plugins, what have you been doing with your life? Featuring some of the most famousest plugins of them all, like Little Altar Boy, Decapitator and Echo Boy, the Soundtoys 5 bundle is packed full of producers' favourites. For $249, you can pick up the entire Soundtoys 5 collection, including the Effect Track shell, and individual plugins are on sale for as little as 29 buckaroos. Soundtoys 5 is an awesome selection of plugins. It's 50% off for $249, and that is a bargain for the 21 plugins you get, including the Effect Track, which we just had a look at, which is a shell and includes a bunch of very, very useful presets, and I use it all the time. We're just going to focus on a couple of the plugins included right now. Little Altar Boy, which is on sale for a minuscule $29. That is really, really cheap. And Decapitator, which people flippin' love, and that's on sale for $49. So this is bargain central, guys. Let's have a little play with Little Altar Boy first. It's a monophonic voice manipulation plugin. Basically, it's real-time pitch shifting, and you have separate controls for the pitch and formant. And I'll show you what happens when you tune those separately and together.
Now that I've cleared my mind and I've opened my eyes, at the end of the day,
you get the idea, and there's various different modes. Let's try quantize modes. Need a little bit of a different quality. Robot. Yeah, that's the crazy stuff. The classic thing to do, of course, which is a little played out now, but whatever, is to pitch everything down, 12 semitones, and then you dial in some of the dry mix.
now that I've cleared my mind.
So yeah, you can get some of your deep housey vocal effects. Let's change gears and have a look at Decapitator now, which is a banger. Okay, we'll start off with a dry mix. Let's mix this bad boy in. Boom in. You can control the drive. Slam it with the punish button. Ooh! That's too much for Timmy right now. And also there are various styles, which all sound different. Oh my lordy. Oh, so yeah, I mean, I tend to use it a little bit more subtly than that, but you get the idea. It's really great for getting that analog-style distortion. So please, for the love of all that is good and holy, check out Soundtoys 5 because it's awesome. Fabfilter products are rarely on sale, but this Black Friday you can pick up 2 of them for a considerable 25% off. Pro Q3 is ubiquitous amongst pro producers and features all you could want from an EQ, including dynamic EQ, EQ matching, masking detection, inter-plugin communication, spectrum grab, and so much more. Saturn, meanwhile, provides multiband saturation and distortion with a huge choice of algorithms to rough up your bass, your mids, your highs, or all of it together, just how you like it. I really love the Soundtoys stuff for creative processing, but for your more bread and butter mixing, Fabfilter are my faves. You can pick up Pro Q3 for €112 and Saturn for €97, making them bargains. And let's check out one of the new features of Pro Q3, which is the dynamic EQ. So to use this, it's real simple. We make a notch here. We can put it where we like, and then we just drag on here, and it automatically creates, oh look, our dynamic EQ. Oh, see, it's a bit harsh, but that's kind of nice. Great stuff. That's all well and good, but let's have a look at Saturn now. And what's cool about this is it does a whole bunch of different distortion types. You've got your gentle saturation, but some crazier stuff like your amps, and some even more dramatic stuff like smudge. Oh yeah, bonkers. No, that's too much. And then what you can do is you can create a bunch of different bands and process them all separately. Just an enormous amount to get your teeth into there with these two incredible Fabfilter plugins. Avenger is the synth with everything in it, including almost every type of oscillator you can imagine. The usual analog bits, plus wavetables, resampling, imported waves, FM pairs, granular oscillators, and even more, including an entire drum machine. Avenger also gives you flexible signal routing, 30 types of effects to use across 4 tracks with 8 slots each, and tons more. You can get 50% off Avenger for Black Friday, making it £87.50 instead of the usual 175 quid. A bargain for these uplifting trance ups alone. Avenger's flipping nuts, guys. It really is in a different league when it comes to the amount of stuff you can stack and the flexibility you have. There's just so much here. There's clearly no time to go into it all. So the most efficient way, I think, to show you what the synth is capable of is to play one of its preset patches, which is basically an entire tune. You can see the various elements up here. These are kind of stacked synth layers. They've all got their own sequencing going on. There's also a drum machine built in. I mean, you can use it in a very simple way. You could just use it to, you know, go from the init patch to make a super saw real quick and everything. But if you want, you can go totally bonkers like this. Yes, mates. Let's have some comb, why not? Let's muck about with the bass line as well. Oh yeah. And some of the other bits. Oh, that's not playing. Is this? Yeah, here we go. So yeah, if you want one synth this Black Friday, I think Avenger's a fantastic choice. And there's a demo version as well, so if you're on the fence, check it out. iZotope have made a lot of software, and this special Black Friday pack gives you 7 of their fantastic plugins for 90% off their usual price. That's right folks, you're getting 7 iZotope goodies for a mere $49. In this bundle you get your hands on the Elements suite, made up of ozone elements, neutron elements, RX elements and nectar elements, plus Trash 2, DDLY dynamic delay and Mobius filter. I defy anyone to find better value than this frankly ludicrous deal. The iZotope Black Friday bundle is a cracking deal. For my money, the jewel in the crown is Trash 2. And if you haven't picked this up already, then my goodness, this is a great opportunity because this pack is super cheap. I just want to show you one thing in here because we can't look at everything because it's a big beast of a plugin. What I really like, you see, Trash is the main thing and that's your distortion stuff. I guess we may as well look at that. It's really cool. And you can, you know, really mess up your sounds and go in and tweak them and all kinds of stuff like that. But what I find really funny is the convolve section, which we'll activate here. We can choose things, you know, your regular stuff like amps, all that good stuff. But what's really cool is the mechanimal section, where you have a choice of animal impulse responses, like badger, cat, dog, of course goose, monkey, pig, which is just a joy, snake, toad, and a tortoise. So if your beats are not sounding animalistic enough, then check out Trash 2 because it can do that and so much more.
follow it through.
Melodyne has to be the top professional pitch and timing editing package, and the Essential version has been reduced to just under €50. You don't get the polyphonic pitch editing offered by the editor and studio editions in the Essential version, but you do get melodic, percussive and universal editing modes, tempo and scale detection, and plenty more too. This is the perfect way to get started with Melodyne's pro quality algorithms, and there's never been a better time to do it than now. Melodyne Essential is a fantastic solution for your pitch correction needs, and it's super reasonably priced at the moment. I'm just going to show you how to use its most basic functionality very quickly. So we have a bit of a vocal in our DAW here.
Highs, lows, fast, slow, up.
How appropriate. So to get the vocal into Melodyne, we just click the transfer button and then play back the bit of the vocal we want to process. We'll just do the first little bit of this one.
Highs, lows, fast, slow, up, down and around we go.
Okay, that's enough. So Melodyne analyzes the vocal. We can check the algorithm it's used. Melodic, very appropriate for this melodic vocal part. And then we can play it back and muck about with the pitch of each little syllable here.
Highs, lows, fast, slow.
Okay, so what if I've had a bit of a musician brainwave here? What if where it says low, we go down in pitch? Okay, let's try it. Okay, so.
Highs, lows, fast, slow.
And there you go, and you could copy it here.
Highs, lows, fast, slow, up, down and around we go.
And let's have that bit there as well.
Highs, lows, fast, slow, up, down and around we go.
So there you go. You'll notice that you get a bit of a difference in character there, which you can mitigate by not moving things too far. I mean, we've moved that one quite far. If we move them less far around, we'll get a bit more of a natural result.
Highs, lows, fast, slow. Highs, lows, fast, slow, up, down and around we go.
So some intuitive pitch correction software that won't break the bank. Well, I'm afraid the stuffing is done and the turkey is finished too. That's it for 2019's Big Black Friday special. But hey, why don't you subscribe and tap the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Cheerio.